This is a 10 out of 10 server. What's up YouTube, this is Coolwave here, and today I'm going to be doing something brand new. It's called server surfing. So basically what we are going to do is join random servers in the new servers list on Minecraft server list. That's a mouthful. So what we are going to do is join these servers and rate everything about them, the quality, the community, the MOTD, the plugins, and at the end we will rate these servers from 1 to 10 based on our opinions. So for the first server we're going to check out, it's called Mutahar's server. What a weird name, and it's a 1.8 semi-vanilla. None of those go together, so we're just going to join it. So let's read the description. This is my server that blah 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 blah. And then it has this video. And it's at 6 minutes, so let's not watch that and get right on into it. Okay, so I'm in my Minecraft client. I'm just gonna paste in the IP and let it load, ping. And look at this server icon. That is 10 out of 10, high quality. I think this is gonna get a high rating. And 5 people, so welcome, I am Mutahar. This server can support Minecraft version 1.8.9. So let's just join this. And logging in, and well, the title thing is pretty cool, which can be easily done. I'm not a fan of these buildings. They're not very high quality. So we get a golden shovel. That's probably for land claim. And I have no idea where I am. And what commands do I have? So why is there world edit? Wait. Aw, I want to grief this. Just kidding. Don't grief any servers. I'm not sponsoring that. So I have no idea what type of server it is. Maybe it's like a private server that he accidentally posted on the forum thing. Server list. That could be a possibility based on his expertise. And it looks like it was already griefed, even though there's probably anti-griefing plugins. So Cyclone's just joined. So I'm gonna say hello. And someone is spamming. I think that's the command block, so, and I just died. So there's keep inventory. So what do I do? That's the same exact question I was asking. So this is Cyclones and why I'm up here again. I have no idea what the heck is going on. So this is pretty boring. Spleef shovels. Is this spleef or something? Why do I have mining fatigue? Oh, maybe it is semi-vanilla. It has those effects instead of the griefing plugin, so that guy's flying around. A boost! So this is pretty boring, so I'm just going to leave, and I would give this a pretty low score based on the quality. So, on to the next server. So for the next server, we are going to be looking at Awesomecraft. And the only reasons I choose this one is because I love to hate bad servers. And this one, it has a few tiny little signs and hints that it's a bad server. For one, it says myserver.gs, which means it's server.pro, and it's probably a free server. And also Awesomecraft. That is not the most generic server I've ever seen. So, and also it's factions. Factions is not generic at all. Like, there's only a couple faction servers. And I'm willing to bet this does not have a unique factions. So, let's read the description. So, shall we? So the first word is misspelled. It doesn't have an apostrophe. And the third word is misspelled. So I'm just gonna ignore all the other misspellings. That would take forever, because practically every word is misspelled. So it's a friendly, fun faction server and stuff, and blah blah blah. Overall, it's a pretty OP faction server. And another thing to point out is it doesn't have a banner. But still, it has 5 players. It should have 0. And I'm not having any opinion on this server, so I'm just gonna join it. Don't judge a book by its cover. Judge servers by their cover. Okay, so let's add the server. So type in the server address, which this is probably super high quality. First of all, you can't even see the words on the logo. So this is a very simple MOTD. It now has 4 players. Awesomecraft. So let's join it. And first off, this server has a decent spawn, even though it is kind of small, but it has an upbeat look to it. I actually kind of like it. I would play on this server if it had a bigger and more detailed spawn though. So I'm just gonna walk around. So this is factions, I'm guessing. So let me just get out of here. If nothing is customized, can I see the plugins? Nope. It has the vehicles plugin, so I don't know if they bought that or leaked it, because I think it's like $20 or something. So there's nothing special about this server, so let's go to the next one. Okay, for the next one, we are going to be doing Reflex MC. And I chose this one because it claims that it's custom and unique. But it's also prison, and I don't think they'll code a custom prison plugin. But let's see. So let's just click on here. And it has a pretty good description. So custom. So it's claiming that all of their plugins are custom, because in the plugins installed on server, it just says custom. So let's just copy the IP and see for ourselves. Okay, so I'm in my client yet again. So we have done 2 servers so far, so let's just add this new server. So Reflex MC. And I have to remove this port probably. Refresh it, go back down, let it ping and load, and aha, well, it doesn't have a server icon, and it has random colors, no color palette or anything, and just 1 player. So let's join this server. Okay, this is 100% downloaded. I think I've seen this exact spawn before. Unless I saw it on this server, which is very unlikely, unless they double posted and broke the server list rules. So, which is clearly not professional, so I'm just going to assume it's downloaded. So let's go to mine A. So, help. This is clearly not custom. Essentials, unless they copied every single command from Essentials and custom coded it, I extremely doubt that it's custom coded. So that is obviously a lie. So I'm not gonna think highly of the server anymore. As I do with all servers that claim they have all custom plugins, which they don't. They might have a few custom plugins. So, on to the next one. For the next one, we are going to try out Endermen PvP. So this one caught my eye because of the gigantic capital letters, "Come join factions, custom enchants, everyone gets fly, blah 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 blah." So this is probably super high quality, and it says it has 19 players. And it says us.semivanilla.com. And if it has a domain name, it should be professional, but this is not professional. I would not recommend you do that, unless you want to attract little kids who want to grief your server and get staff. So it's 1.11, and let's see for ourselves. Okay, I'm back again. And another thing I wanted to point out before I add it is that it says custom enchants, auction house. But this says semi-vanilla, and then this one says factions. So what is it? I literally have no idea. Maybe I can see right here, factions MCMMO. Why does it say us.semivanilla? Maybe it's just using that IP. And one thing I want to recommend if you run a server yourself is to pick the players, not the players pick you to be staff. So, wait a second. It says 1.11 times, and I'm 1.11, and this is what? I am so confused. This does not look like factions or semi-vanilla. So, and it doesn't say a real IP. I am so confused, because usually, if you double post, you would put the IP in the description, but there's no IP, so how am I supposed to join? So, I'm just gonna skip this one. Okay, I was scrolling through this, and this one was just added. Awesomecraft. Everything, all server names usually have a name, a word, and then craft. Blabblacraft, Blabblacraft, Blabblacraft. Maybe we can find Libertycraft. Well, let's find another one. Not open yet. That's a great name. You would have to either repost that server, the other one that said it's not done yet, or you would have to delete it and wait 5 days to repost it. Which is a bad idea. Why would you post it on there? Post it on PMC or something. You need staff. Okay, so we need staff right away. So that's one word, not two words. And this is my server.gs, server.pro again. And this just caught my eye because it was hilarious. We don't know what we are doing. Come on, the greatest server ever. So they have no idea what they're doing, but it's the best server ever. So this is the best server ever, so we are going to join it. So I'll be right back. So at that level of expertise, I'm betting that it's a great server. High quality, and let's join it. So, one player. Yes, it's free, server.pro Awesomecraft. And that is a 10 out of 10 logo. I bet that they took that picture themselves, or painting, or whatever it is, and plopped it on in there. Because they are probably professionals. Yep, this is definitely a professional server. So, this is the best server ever, and stuff. Ninja of MC. Hello. And I just got hopped. And they just opt me. So, wow. Do not grief this server. He's an expert server owner. He opts only the professionalist builders. Barriers, nice. That's nice building skills. Okay, it's definitely free server, so. Okay, this is what the owner said. You are all owner, and he's just accepting random people. So I'm guessing this server is just a prank or something, because otherwise he is just very, very, very dumb. And that's all I have to say, so I'm just speechless. Yes? I have no idea, Hunter's life. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna punch this spider. How old are you? Okay, 7. That makes tons of sense. And there's a lot of mobs here. This is a 10 out of 10 server. I'm probably gonna put this at number 1. So, hello everyone. This is a 10 out of 10 server. Okay, wow. Like, literally, what is the point of this server if you're just going to blow up everything and op random people? So I have no point here either, so I'm just going to leave. Okay, it's time for the ratings. So in the number 1 spot, I put Reflex MC because I could see someone playing on it because it was decent, even though I had a downloaded spawn and stuff like that, but I could see someone playing with it. So in the number 2 spot, I put Awesomecraft because it was generic but not bad, and at least they didn't download the spawn, I think. For the number 3rd spot, I put Dragon Network, even though I couldn't connect to it, and I think it was called Enderman something, because nothing is better than the later servers. So for the number 4 spot, I put Muta Hars. First of all, you can barely pronounce the name, so it has a terrible name. And it had ugly buildings. So no offense to any of these servers, just putting that out there. And for the number 5th spot, the last spot, Awesomecraft. This excuse of a server was probably made as a joke by someone. Who opts random people on a flat server for them to grief and hack? Like, I have no idea what was in their brains. Maybe they are 7, although I thought that was a joke. Well, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed my collection of ramblings for a video. I didn't mean to offend anyone, and don't want to encourage griefing. Perhaps you like some of these servers. Who knows? These are just my personal opinions and are meant to be taken with a grain of salt. Stay tuned for future videos, and I'll see you next video.
What?